Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing the series and reviewing the top 5 heavy weapons in State of Decay 2. Just like the last video, we're cutting straight to the point. Here are the top 5 weapons in this category, and if you're interested in how to get them, or why this is the rankings, then please keep watching. Without further ado, let's get on to number 5, the Hog Splitter. When you compare the Hog Splitter with the other heavy weapons that are not on this list, this weapon is a clear standout. This is simply because the overall stats of this weapon makes this better. There are weapons with higher impact, durability and knockdown, like the Drive Shaft Club and the Sledgehammer. However, the Hog Splitter compensates for this with better lethality, ease of use, quietness and dismember, and that is why it's number 5 on this list. This weapon is pretty common, meaning that you're very likely to find it as you're looting throughout the map, or you'll find it in enclaves when you are trading. So if you find the Hog Splitter and you're looking for a decent heavy weapon, this is it. It is a very good weapon and it closely rivals our 4th entrant. And that weapon is the Double Bit Axe. When you compare the axe with the Hog Splitter has better impact and knockdown, but the axe has better durability and ease of use. As explained in my top 5 bladed weapons review, ease of use is very important, as regardless if you are a beginner or an experienced player, the higher the ease of use means you get to use the weapon more efficiently and effectively. This is because it's less taxing on your stamina, meaning that you will be able to compete against larger hordes more effectively compared to weapons with less ease of use. It is a very important stat in melee weapons, but obviously you do need to look at all the other stats to ensure the overall performance of the weapon. And in this case, with the axe having higher durability and ease of use, this is what gives it the 4th spot. You can find the axe just in the same way as the Hog Splitter, either looting throughout the map or with enclaves. We now enter the top 3. Starting at number 3, we have the Gwendao. The Gwendao is one of my favourite weapons in the game and competes very well against the large hordes of zombies found in Lethal Zone. When you compare this weapon to the Double Bit Axe, it only loses slightly on durability, dismember and ease of use. However, it gains on impact, quietness and lethality. The reason why this weapon takes the 3rd spot is because the lethality is marginally more. Lethality is very important with melee weapons, as simply that means that you've got a higher chance of killing a zombie with less hits. Unlike our 4th and 5th entrant, this weapon can be found at the Bounty Broker. It is part of the Pawn Shop pack. Once you complete the challenge, you'll get one for free, and you can buy additional ones for 750 influence each. This arguably makes it easier to collect in comparison to our 4th and 5th entrant. However, these packs cycle and will only be available for 4 months every year. Talking about the number 4, our next weapon is actually available 4 days every week. And that weapon is the Groundbreaker Shovel. Comparing the shovel with our 3rd entrant, it has lower lethality, quietness and ease of use. However, it has much more impact, durability and knockdown, and this is what gives it the number 2 spot. Though you might be questioning going, hang on, it's got lower lethality and ease of use, how is it better? As I said at the beginning of the video, it's about the overall performance of the weapon. The small sacrifices it has on these stats are hugely compensated in the others, and as you can see in this clip how well this weapon is performing against this large horde of zombies. There are 2 ways you can get this shovel. One, randomly through rare weapon cases scattered across the map, or 2, the mysterious wandering trader that becomes available every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Now we are coming up to our 1st entrant, and this weapon is a clear winner in this category. And here it is, our number 1, the Enigmatic Axe. When you look at the stats of this axe, it is very evident that this is the best heavy weapon in the game. It's got the highest lethality and dismember across all the heavy weapons, accompanied with a highly rated impact, durability and ease of use. What makes this weapon even better is that you can farm it, unlike the other weapons on this list. There is a location on a map where this weapon will always spawn. You can simply go over, collect it, and then change the difficulty for the map to reset and go and collect another one. I will not include the location in this video, just so I don't spoil it for anyone trying to find it. Though if you are interested in finding this weapon, I will upload a separate video to show where and how to farm it. And there we go, that is now the second in the series of the top 5 weapons. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please comment, like and subscribe for more State of Decay content. And until the next video, I will see you later. Goodbye.